Mae Muller, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you so much. You know, it's a very big pleasure to have you here with us on San Marino RTV.
Oh, it's an honor for me as well. Thank you.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Fantastic! Let's start. So, you will represent the UK in the Eurovision Song Contest 2023 at home in Liverpool with I Wrote a Song. First of all, congratulations. Second, how do you feel about having to compete in such a massive music competition?
Thank you so much. I'm just really excited. I feel like obviously I'm very aware that it is a contest, it is, a competition, and I really want to do well and do everybody proud, but I'm actually just seeing it more as just a celebration and to see all these amazing artists come together and be able to connect and the amount of people that watch it every year. I think it's just going to be I'm just seeing it as a big party, and I'm really excited to just be one small part of it this year. And whatever happens, if I get up there and I do my best and I feel like I've given a great show, then I'll be very happy.
What do you want to communicate with I Wrote a Song?
I think my main message, I think what I've always wanted to communicate is empowerment, and whatever that is, that can look different to, different people. But for me, I was kind of going through things and I thought, how do I empower myself? And I feel that through writing, but for someone else, it can be completely different. But it's just that feeling of how do I turn these negative emotions and feelings into something good that I can, nourish myself and look after myself instead of giving into that bad energy.
About musical influences, you also drew inspiration from Gwen Stefani and Lily Allen. Why? Musical style or also look and stage presence?
Yeah, I think. Well, I loved Lily Allen's first album, which came out in like 2006. I was just obsessed with her writing style. She's so honest, and her storytelling was so, you know, like genuine and smart and funny. And I just really that really resonated with me, and I kind of wanted to make people. I wanted to make people feel the way she made me feel while listening to her music. And then with Gwen, I was lucky enough, like I have seen her live a few times, and yeah, her stage presence is insane, and she's, just such a huge star, and she's had such an amazing career. And yeah, I used to be like really obsessed with her when I was younger too.
That's great. Your music videos are very accurate. There is a lot of art, a fusion of music and images. What are, in your opinion, the most important aspects for a music video, for your music videos?
I think for me personally, I think, it's important for me to be involved in the idea and to have a vision, because I think that way it is the most kind of authentic. And I think, what is the message that you want the song to portray? I feel like the video has to, say the same thing. And I think also like have fun with it. I think we're so, I feel so lucky that I get to do this every day and I get to express myself as a living. And so I think music videos are such a fun way to do that. So I think as long as you kind of, you know, it sounds maybe a bit cliche, but just, if you're just being yourself and you're saying what your true message is, I think you're never going to get it wrong.
How were your songs born? I mean, the first step, the embryonic phase.
It's different every time. Honestly, it depends on the day. I think sometimes it depends what I'm going through, if something's been happening. A lot of my songs, I'll go into the studio and I'll just start talking. And, I have a song called Anticlimax and a song called So Annoying and a song called Therapist. And all three of those titles came from just me talking about what I was going through and kind of piecing it together. And that's kind of my favourite way of doing things, is when it comes really, really naturally, and then kind of just putting a melody to the words. But sometimes as well, I'll kind of just improvise melodies on the track and add the words after. It really depends. It depends on the day.
Some people don't know that you participated in Mika's music video when you were a child. I mean, Grace Kelly. You were the little girl sitting on the piano in a yellow dress. So sweet, really, really sweet. What do you remember about that participation?
I remember quite a lot. I mean, it was like, that was the biggest deal ever. It was like the biggest thing in my life. I couldn't believe it. I remember going to school the next day and I was like, oh my gosh, like I've just had the most insane experience. But I remember just really enjoying it, and I remember Mika was just really lovely. He made me feel really comfortable because I was quite nervous. But it was just a really fun day, and I remember not wanting to leave. I was really upset that, because I was only 9, so I had to leave, before the shoot wrapped, and I really didn't want to go. I was like, I want to stay with Mika.
Lovely. Can I see your nails?
Do you know what? They're quite
Wonderful.
Do you know what? These are quite tame for me, actually.
It's amazing.
Now I've seen Lorene's nails, so I feel like I have to I need to get them even longer, because she's like the queen of the nails. So
Very long.
I need to do better.
Mae, thank you so much for your time. Do you want to leave a message for your fans?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for all your support in San Marino, and I hope you enjoy this year's Eurovision, and hopefully I get to meet some of you guys in person. But thank you so much for all your support so far, and we're going to have a big party on the 13th of May, and I can't wait.
Thank you again. I wish you the best for the competition. Goodbye, Mae. Just let me say good luck.
Thank you so much.